don't care if you're vaccinated, you little d***.
Okay.
I don't want to get sick and die.
How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about Joe Biden giving an ultimatum about masks and the vaccine on the Twitters. Now, there's a running joke before I get into the tweet. There's a running joke that since we've gotten Joe Biden rather than Donald Trump, it's like, hey, you know, gas is $1 million a gallon and you can't find any. There's a chicken shortage. There's all types of things happening. You got bombs popping off in the Middle East. But hey, no more mean tweets, right? No more all caps tweets, right? Well, that's not even really true, because although Biden's tweets may not necessarily be mean, I'm getting a dictator vibe from the tweets. I'd rather have a mean tweet than a Hugo Chavez tweet, than a Fidel Castro tweet, than a Maduro tweet. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'll place that on the screen before you. Basically, what it says is, hey, wear your mask or get the vaccine. The choice is yours. And it comes off like it's a mandate. It's like, hey, wear your mask or get the shot. That's your options. But check it out. How about I don't do either one? How about that? How about I don't get the vaccine or wear a mask? And what are you really going to do? You going to lock me up for that? Is that where we're going? That's kind of what it feels like from that particular tweet. Now, I got to back up a little bit here to explain to you why he put that tweet out, because there's been some developments from the CDC. Now, the CDC, they came out and said that if you're fully vaccinated, you don't need to wear your mask anymore. Indoors, outdoors, you can do pretty much whatever you want. Now, this is, just kind of strange timing, because I feel like right when the vaccines came out, that should have been said from the very beginning. It's like, all right, if you're vaccinated, what's the point in wearing the masks? What's the point in doing the distancing? They came out recently and said that it doesn't matter if you're 6 feet apart or 60 feet apart, it's still going to be the same rate of transmission, and if you're outside, it's like next to nothing. There's no point of wearing the mask outside. And if you got the vaccine, according to the CDC, not me, and if you want to read from what they said, I'll link to that in the box. But they say there's no reason to wear your mask indoors if you have the vaccine. Now, I'm kind of confused, not only because of Joe Biden's ultimatum, do this, do that. Not just that, but also because from what I've read, and again, if I'm wrong, let me know, but the vaccine does not prevent you from catching or spreading the virus. What it does is it mitigates symptoms. It reduces your symptoms. So they say that if you have the vaccine and you catch the virus, you probably won't go to the ER. That's what it's saying. As a matter of fact, Bill Maher, the talk show host, he is fully vaccinated and has a virus. But they're saying that he doesn't have any symptoms. So my question is, okay, how does he know he has a virus? Is he getting tested every day? Is that part of his routine? What's the point in getting tested for the virus if you have the vaccine? It's because they know that the vaccine does not prevent you from catching the virus. I think there's also 8 New York Yankees players that have the virus after being fully vaccinated. So people out there are seeing this, those that have been conditioned to wear your mask because that's what stops the virus, although it really doesn't. Anthony Fauci himself said it from the very beginning. It might block a droplet or two, but it won't be this kind of perfect protection that you think it is. You have peace of mind knowing that your face is covered and their face is covered. You got peace of mind. You feel pretty good about yourself, but it's not really going to help you that much in the long run, right? But 8 New York Yankees players, Bill Maher, and probably more, have the virus with the vaccine. And I don't know how many have caught the virus with the vaccine and then went to the hospital and or died. There was a outbreak in a nursing home where they said it was an unvaccinated person that caught the virus, came to the nursing home and spread it among the residents, and everybody was vaccinated, so they had minimal symptoms, but one person still died. I'm like, all right, well, what's the, let's get down to the core of it. This is what I was saying before about the whole thing with Mike DeWine in Ohio, talking about some oh, if you get your vaccine, you can get a chance to win $1 million or a free scholarship. It's like, all right, that's cool. But rather than trying to bribe me to get the vaccine, speak on the efficacy of it. Speak about how well it works, how it can prevent you from catching the virus, spreading it, having really bad symptoms, things of that nature. That's what you should be doing rather than trying to bribe me on it. Okay. The bribing is not going to work, nor is a browbeating. Get that? Because, hey, if you don't, you got to wear a mask. And that's the end of the story. Now, my next thing would be, are they going to end the whole distancing? Is that still a thing? Are we still going to have stickers on the ground talking about, stay this far apart? Are we still going to have that going on? If that's the case, then what are we really doing? Are we still going to have that in restaurants where the wait staff wear masks? Now, if they're going to do that and they got the vaccine, then it's like, all right, what are we really doing here? Are you saying that we can take the mask off as a way to try and bribe us? It's like the whole thing with Mike DeWine in Ohio saying that, hey, if you get the vaccine, you can win $1 million, maybe potentially in a raffle, maybe, put your name in a little box like bingo, and you might get selected. Is it like that? It's like the whole thing I did about the Chinese doctor talking about, look, man, all right, we got to get everybody vaccinated. What carrot can we dangle in front of the American people to make them do it? Oh, cool. Here it is. Here's the carrot. No more mask. That'll get them. The mask, in my opinion, from what they said, and I could be wrong. This is just my opinion. This is not medical advice or nothing like that. Don't take my word for it. It's purely entertainment. But from my point of view, they know the mask doesn't work. So it's like, all right, we'll go ahead and toss it out. And there's no need for it anyway. People are hardly wearing it. They're not wearing it properly. They're not washing it. They got the nose out. They got the half of their mouth out. They eating food. They got all kind of schmutz in it, and that's dangerous and nasty. All kind of bacteria build up. Go ahead, throw those away. It's becoming an environmental hazard. I think they want to eliminate the mask anyway. I'm seeing masks on the bottom of ocean floors, all on the ground, clogging up storm drains. Maybe they want to eliminate the mask altogether, and then they're saying, all right, go ahead and throw those away because you got the vaccine. Meanwhile, it was no point to the mask to begin with, but they can't come out there and say that because they still must maintain a level of control. So if the vaccine starts acting up and then they want to say, all right, put the mask back on, then they could do that. They have an out that way. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of being toyed with personally. I'm tired of being toyed with. I'm tired of being told all types of things that don't make any sense. People like Fauci talking about don't wear a mask, then do wear a mask, then wear 2 masks, 3 masks. How did we go from wearing 2 masks, double masking, to no masks? How does it make any sense? If you can't see you being toyed with, then I can't do nothing for you. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about this new ordinance from the CDC? If you got the vaccine, no need to wear a mask anymore. Is it just the carrot dangling in front of you to get the vaccine? Is it a real thing? Whatever your thoughts on that are, let me know in the comments below. How do you feel about Joe Biden's ultimatum? Hey, wear a mask or get the vaccine. That's it. That's the rule. Choice is yours. How do I have choice if I'm only being presented with 2 options that I don't want to do? It's like, okay, you can get punched in the head or you can get punched in the gut. Like, the choice is yours. How about don't touch me? How about that? Is that an option or no? Must I get punched somewhere in my body? Must you abuse me in some kind of way? How about you just leave me alone and have that be that? Doesn't that make more sense? You guys pretty much know where I stand. I think that this whole thing is just kind of silly. It's kind of bogus. And for those that are, skeptical of getting the vaccine, like myself, I'm not saying that you shouldn't get it if you want to get it. If you got it and you want it, fine, no problem. That's your body, your choice. But for guys like me who are skeptical of getting the vaccine, these rules and suggestions and ordinance lifts don't do anything more to convince me to go out there and get it. You're not changing my mind. Actually, you're making me dig my feet deeper into the sand. You're letting me know that you guys have no idea what's going on. So if you don't know what's going on, how can you lead me in a direction that makes any sense? If you don't know where you are, How are you able to tell me where I am? You have no idea. You have no real sense of direction. You don't know what's going on. So how about I just take my life into my own hands and do things make the best sense for me rather than listening to the mainstream media, the politicians, and everybody else that keep giving contradicting statements. How about that? But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.